Welcome, members and guests. Today is Tuesday, February the 8th, 2022. I hereby call the Property and Planning Subcommittee to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Representative Hodges? Here. Representative Leatherwood? Here. Representative Reedy? Here. Representative Wright? Here. Chairman Moody?
Here.
Chairman Crawford?
Present.
And Chairman Carr. Chairman Crawford, you have a quorum.
Thank you. As you can see today, I will be substituting for Chairman Carr. Let the record reflect that he is excused. Is there any personal orders before we begin? Representative Reedy, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and welcome to the committee. And I'm sure Chairman Carr is at home convalescing over his recent operation. We pray and give him Godspeed. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome. Anyone else? Seeing none, we're ready to get started today. We have three bills on the calendar. We will start with item number 1, House Bill 1675 by Chairman Subcommittee. Is he here? Chairman Subcommittee, you are recognized. Okay. Let the record reflect the sponsors ask that this be rolled 2 weeks. Without objection, we will roll it 2 weeks. Item number 2, House Bill 1858 by Representative Darby. Motion. Got a proper motion and second? Second. Representative Darby, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and committee. This legislation is brought by the comptroller, and this legislation makes government work better by updating the forest land definition in the Greenbelt statute. And this bill allows for forest land to contain 2 non-contiguous tracts within the same county totaling at least 15 acres that are separated only by a road, body of water, or public or private easement. And with that, I'll take questions.
Any questions for the sponsor? Representative Reedy, you're recognized.
Thank you, sponsor, for being here. And of course, then the comptroller's office stopped by his folks, and I said, well, this looks really familiar. And I voted on this in the past, and of course, they said, well, in 2019 it did, and it was just updating the statute with a little bit of extra wording, and it's a good bill. Just letting the committee know that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Seeing none, I think we're ready to vote. All those in favor of House Bill 1858, moving on to local government full, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. Your bill moves on. Thank you, Mr.
Chairman.
Next on our agenda is item number 3, House Bill 1721 by Representative Reedy. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Proper motion and second. Representative Reedy, you're recognized on your bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And this is a bill that's specific to the flooding that took place in my district, but also it covers the tornadoes, straight line winds that took place in West Tennessee. And of course, when the flooding took place, I called Chairman Carr because I was trying to figure out what to do for my constituency in my district. And the conversation was, if you recall, the storm or the wildfires in Gatlinburg, as well as the flooding that took place in 2010 here in Nashville. But I'm going to read from the fiscal note for the record. It authorizes local governing bodies by a 2/3 vote to prorate tax year 2021 assessments for real personal, commercial, and industrial property and tangible personal property demolished, destroyed, or substantially damaged in a federal emergency management agency certified disaster occurring between August 20th, 21 and December 31st, 2021. On August 23rd, 2021, FEMA declared the severe storms and flooding occurring in Dixon, Hickman, Houston, and Humphreys County on August 21, 2021, a disaster. And then on December 12th, 2021, FEMA declared the severe storms, straight line winds, and tornadoes occurring in Cheatham, Decatur, Dixon, Dyer, Gibson, Lake, and Obion, Stewart, and Weakley counties on December 10th and 11th, a disaster. I guess from that, Mr. Chairman, I will go into answering any questions if we do have some.
Is there any questions for the sponsor? Seeing none, I see that we're ready to vote. All those in favor of House Bill 1721 moving on to a full committee, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. Bill's moving on to full committee. Does any of the members have any additional Announcements or personal orders? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. We are adjourned. Well, that's because Sapiki rolled his bill. If it wasn't for that.